there's so much I want to do with my life, so I choose to do nothing. It gets to a point, like if you ask me to write a list of all the things I want to have done in my life by the time I die, I would probably be writing for weeks. It would be a never-ending list, right? And yet, I legitimately spend every hour of every day doing absolutely nothing substantial. If you ask me what I want to do as my dream job, I have no answer for you. If you ask me what I want to do tomorrow, I still have no answer for you. I have no long-term or short-term goals. I set myself numerical goals based on the things I truly do not care about. And I know this, but I keep doing that to myself over and over. Like, 3 days ago, my goal was to hit affiliate on Twitch, which objectively, I don't really care that strongly about it. And I did reach that goal, right? But did I really want it that bad? Not really. Like, if I didn't get it, would I have been sad? Not really. I probably would have just moved on with my life, not thinking much about it. And like, there's a lot of times in my life where I'm doing something and I feel like I'm just going through the motions of it instead of having a legitimate reason behind my actions. Like, someone asked me why I decided to start an art account. I couldn't tell you. It was an impulsive decision. And like, even if you ask me as far back as to, oh, why do you like drawing? Why do you like art? I have absolutely no answer for you. A part of it is because I don't know myself in any way. You could ask me so many questions about the people around me and I could probably answer them thoroughly. But the moment you ask a question about myself, I draw a blank. I'll probably stare at you like you're stupid if you ask me a question about myself beyond like surface level identity questions. Like, even if you ask me what my favorite color is, I don't have an answer for you. Oh, what's your favorite artist? What's your favorite movie? I don't know. I truly don't know anything about myself. And the thing is, if you ask my best friend that question, she probably would have an answer for you. But I don't know myself in the way that someone looking at me does. Because I feel like looking at myself from the inside out is such a different perspective than someone looking at me. The way I think about myself overcomplicates my self-identity in a way that really does not need to be done. I'm a pretty straightforward person, so I don't know why I perceive myself to be so complicated. If you were to ask anyone else, they'd say I'm very headstrong, confident, and clear of my boundaries. But if you were to ask me, I could not begin to tell you the first thing about myself. And like, obviously you could go back to the cheesy line of, oh, practice self-love, love yourself, and all that. But it's not really about that. It's that I don't know me as a person. If I were to meet the person I am, I don't think I would be friends with her. Well, maybe that's a little harsh. I feel like if I were to meet me in like a class or a lecture, like, yeah, I would talk to myself sometimes. But beyond that, it wouldn't really be like an out-class friend, It wouldn't reach past the surface level. And I feel like that's also the level to which I know myself. The moment you ask me anything beyond my physical descriptors, I have absolutely no answers for you. And I don't know where along the way I lost that. Because when you're a kid, when someone asks you, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? What's your favorite color? What do you like to do in your free time? You have answers. You have so many answers. But now, you ask me, oh, what do you want to be? What do you like to do? Not even a single word comes to mind. But oddly enough, on top of all that, I have so many aspirations of things I want to be and do. And I don't think I will be any of them. And that scares me. Because the moment you commit to becoming one of them, one of the versions of myself that I have in my mind, I can't be the other versions. It's like the Sylvia Plath analogy with the fig tree, because there's so many me's that I could be, I freeze. Because if I choose one, I can't be the others. And then because of that, I also have a lot of things that I want to do with my life. But to do that, to take any of the steps towards any direction, I have to accept that I have to commit to that path. And I don't want to do that, because then I feel like it closes off the other paths, even though I know deep down it doesn't really. I can always achieve everything just on different timelines. But I'm so focused in the present and the past that I can't visualize a future for myself. I'm so focused on what I'm doing now and what I can achieve right now that I don't have the foresight to see the things that I could achieve. All I'm thinking is, oh, what can I get done in the next 10 minutes, in the next hour? Beyond that, it's nothing. Like if you asked me where do you see yourself in 10 years, I'd probably say dead. Because by my life decisions, I probably would be. Like, it's 5 a.m. right now, I'm awake, so. Genuinely, there was so many things that I could do with my life, and there are so many things that I want to do with it. And yet I wake up every day, I roll out of bed painfully late, and then I waste 6 to 10 hours on my phone. And then I say I'm doing things because I achieve one thing a day, but really I could have done so much more. And the things I do don't contribute to as much as I could have if I truly cared about what my life turned out to be. So then really at the bottom of it all is that I don't care strongly enough if I end up becoming nothing. I have all these things that I want to do, right? But I don't truly care how much of that I do. I don't care if I die tomorrow and the only achievement I have is that I've lived. I say I do, right? I say I want to make a name for myself, contribute to big projects, be something beyond just what I was born into this world as. But at the end of the day, I am lazy. And I just don't care. I can't find myself to care. But also, I care too much. Because it's so much went into getting me to where I am right now. I am extremely privileged, right? To even be in the position where I'm sitting comfortably in my apartment, talking to my phone at 5 a.m. Even though I may have my struggles with money or studies. But it's a privilege to be alive, to have that struggle, right? So then, because I have that privilege, I'm so paralyzed, where it's I could be doing so much. There's so much I don't have to worry about. So in that time, I could be doing so much more. But I don't do anything. And then the more I don't do anything, the less I want to do something. So then I truly end up doing nothing. There is genuinely so much I want to do with my life. There's so many me's that I want to be. But I also don't care enough. I could drop dead in the next minute and I'd probably be oh, lived a great life. That was a good run. There wouldn't be much else. I wouldn't have if I just had more time, if I just could achieve, I could have done so much more if I had more time. And I know I'm young, you'll figure it out later in life. But will I? Because there's so many decisions you make when you're 18 to mid-20s that set you up for the rest of your life. So if I have this intense apathy at 19, what's to say that it won't set the course of my life for the next 10 years? And I don't doubt that I'm the only person to feel this way, right? It's probably a really common feeling. But it truly does get to a point where I find myself laying awake at night being wow, I did nothing today, and I'll probably do nothing tomorrow, and the day after that. And then once the semester starts, I'll just go to school, and then go to classes, and then I'll end up graduating like this. And then in this job market, I probably won't even find a job. Like that's probably what's gonna happen. But there's just so much I want to do, and I still do absolutely nothing. As much as I give all these excuses, I cannot give you a genuine reason why I do that. Why, even if I could give a detailed plan of how I could achieve everything I want to do, I probably still wouldn't follow that plan. I can't begin to tell you that. I don't know myself well enough to do that. But recently I have been more impulsive with the things I want to do. I spent less time thinking and planning and more time just doing things. But I feel myself like falling back to the same old. And do I really have to do that? Is this all really worth it? Do I really need to be doing all this? Like, can't I just be the regular schmegular person that does absolutely nothing with their life? Has some like dead-end 9-to-5 job that contributes really nothing much, but you make enough to pay rent, pay your groceries. Like, can't I just do that? But then again, I do want to be so much more than just myself. I truly do hope I'm not alone in feeling like this. Sometimes the more I think to myself alone at night, the more I wonder, like, how many people are also like this? Because I feel like everyone goes about their life so normally, and I'm just overthinking everything, not actually doing anything. Like, I don't know why. I feel like everyone else is so much more productive with their life, and they have a direction with it, and I'm just aimlessly wandering. I say I only do what I like to do, but in reality, I don't do anything. But maybe that is my dream, to do absolutely nothing with my life. Actually, no, I know that's not true. I'm just excusing it. Maybe I will become something, but it won't be today or tomorrow. Maybe like 5 to 10 years in the future, some motivation will possess me and I'll actually start doing all the things, all the many, many things that I want to do with my life. But for now, I will continue to do absolutely nothing. See you tomorrow.